Yeah, welcome back. It is time for more Warfighter. And yeah, yesterday we checked out Warfighter Fantasy and I claimed it is the newest release. That is not entirely correct. There's another new major release, Warfighter Chtorr. A low sci-fi, the US gets invaded by alien or biological species, and we're trying to fight them back. Thanks to Dunversion Game for providing me the module. I will put a link into the YouTube video where you can find the purchase site for the VASSAL module. Also, if you're interested, check out the recent videos I made about Warfighter Vietnam and Warfighter Fantasy. And we will definitely also play in the future here one of my favorites, Warfighter Shadow War and World War II. Yeah, I'm still recovering from a cold, so talking is a bit of an issue, but should be fine. Yeah, in case you watched yesterday the Warfighter Fantasy playthrough or are interested in doing that, I took some casualties there. I think a good idea in that game is not to pay too much attention to that turn timer, as it might spawn a couple of guards, okay? But I should have perhaps sent in first here our tank. I guess by the rules it would then mean that all enemies would target him, and then we might send in next turn the rest of the party, without risking that, I don't know, 5-6 monsters attack some weak wizard. As we lost our wizard and thief, as both are lower health and no armor. Yeah, that to fantasy now. Let's focus on Chtorr. Cool board. Yeah, about the VASSAL module. So far it looks again top notch. I already checked, it was a bit strange for the fantasy version. There was not this right clicking on the card. Here it is back. You can place wounds, experience, everything on the player cards. Don't need to manually drag counters around. Yeah, installation wise, you receive a VMod and the expansion packs. The VASSAL module already includes those expansions here, including 2 campaigns and other aspects. You need VASSAL, that is for free. You can download it, Google VASSAL, VASSAL board gaming or something, and you can download the newest version. It is a lightweight, handy tool used by many. And then you can install the VMod. Should then automatically, if usually you can double click it after install, it appears here, and then you right click and add extensions. And then you add those VMDX files, which you also receive as your purchase. Yeah, as I mentioned, VASSAL module looks top notch. Yeah, in case I notice something which could be improved. Yeah, there's a couple of things. If you zoom out, there's this ugly white area here on the right. I think that could have been expanded with that wooden frame here. Would also offer more, because the zoom level, I think that would be an optimal zoom level where you can still read the cards by having a nice overview over and could park cards or whatever stuff here on the right. But I hate those ugly white spaces. However, that can be easily modded. I might do that next time by simply you can open those modules with any zip tool like WinRAR or 7-zip, and then it did the graphic files, for example, with paint, and then copy paste this area over to the right. I think that should work out without quick and dirty, and then you have more area, or don't need to stare at those white areas. I mean, you could use that area for the player hand, yeah. Would also work if you do it like that. Yeah, about the player hand window, that is now good. It was a bit strange in the fantasy. It was only offering 2 rows, which can also lead to this ugly white area. That is here not the case, so I can play with my preferred setup here. depending on the player soldiers, 2 rows of 6. That is 5, right? No. And some spaces for discards. That is fine. But again, with little modding on yourself, it's not really complicated. Now about the zoom levels, I talked about that. Yeah, the zoom levels you see, that is, what is it? Okay, that is my zoom level. That is 100%. That is 50%. Of course, quite a huge step, and you see sometimes you want something in between. But perhaps some other people prefer, I don't know, tablet users or whatever, prefer those fewer zoom steps, as it requires less input. I will now show you a 1 minute solution how you can do it for yourself. Yeah? So you close the module down, you go into the module of your choice, Chtorr, edit module, main map, open that, zoom capability, double click, and we're already here. That is the defined zoom levels which you can mod or remove. The 0.63 is one I added already, because that seems to be, at least for my screen, the amount where the entire play map is perfectly fitting my screen. But I will add more zoom levels. I want a 0.7. I want a 0.8 because I prefer more gradual steps. 0.9 because I'm not zooming around that often. The other stuff is not that important. Perhaps let's add a... I think those two are also added. I think I added the 0.4. Let's add a 0.3. It's not really required. No, it should be fine. And then OK. Press here on that save button. Done. Yeah, perhaps make a backup copy of that module in case something explodes, but you can do a lot of stuff here. Preferences, yeah. You could even switch out the map board, or the modify the grid. This red grid where the cards are, basically getting sucked in, or you could sticky areas. Could even remove that. Some might even prefer that without those sticky areas, because then you have more freedom how you arrange your cards. But that's it. I mean, that was an easy mod. And now if we open that module up again, check my chat open. You see the new zoom levels without having always requiring to manual input, and then they're also added here. We can gradually zoom out. That is here my preferred one. That is basically the board perfectly sticking. So yeah, gameplay wise, what is new here? I mean, mostly it is Warfighter as we know. Interestingly is there is... I mean, you can always bring over soldiers. Warfighter is heavily modular. I mean, you could also bring over basically your shadow or your PMC soldiers or whatever to here, or you could bring those soldiers here, or those weapons, even those futuristic weapons over. Yeah, we talked yesterday. I even checked. You can bring a halfling thief into Pakistan Shadow War and I don't know, hunt down some dudes there in the night. You could equip your halfling with a night vision and an M4 submod. Yeah. Or you can bring a wizard, man, and that wizard, he can even cast a fireball in North Korea at North Korean soldiers at night. But be prepared that those North Koreans might respond to that fireball. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know any game where you can do that. They re-maintain max compatibility, and you can even bring in mages to your modern games, or you can bring in here... So you could also basically bring in your soldiers. I made a video about that, how to port over content from one VASSAL module to the other. It requires a bit of steps, not that easy like in Tabletop Simulator, for example. But here we only have player and team soldiers. Team soldiers are the same without action cards. But it is more focused, I think, on smaller teams with more gear. So it is more RPG. Those cards not, but the campaign characters also have we will play the campaign. Wait, did I even upgrade the title? Yeah, no. Oh. I forgot to upgrade the title, right? Chtorr. Warfighter Chtorr, and we will play the thing. What was it for campaign? The San Francisco one, or the first campaign is, yeah, San Francisco, California. Cisco campaign. Good, now the title should be Warfighter Chtorr. I always need to check Chtorr. Should be fine, yeah. Chtorr, yeah. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah, exactly. Interesting is that this here comes only with player and team soldiers. So no squad or NPS, which doesn't mean that you can't use them. You can bring them over, it should be fine. Sure, the game is balanced around the content it comes with, but I mean, that is a Warfighter. You can also bring over your weapon. Yeah, you could bring over your, I don't know what, HK 416 here. So this low sci-fi, if you check it out, yeah, we will have here some very interesting weapon choices. Including MG4, I mean, there's a German new machine gun, 5.56. Perhaps in the future somebody lost. Okay, I will not. Perhaps somebody lost it. Next generation. Because of some incidents, but I will not go into details. And yeah, but you have to have some mix of old school weapons, including, of course, the mainstay of America's home defense. But crazy, I saw a video. Yeah, it's of course a different topic that how it is perceived having an M16 in home defense. There are studies how people might get different prison sentences using different weapons for home defense. Crazy. For example, using a mini Ruger versus a K15 system. While a mini Ruger is, I mean, also a very potent weapon, yeah. But has perhaps not this militaristic look, yeah. But back. So there's new weapons, cryo rifles, which work with ice, which can slow down enemies, which might be important. There's some enemies, some strange worms or whatever, they can approach you very fast. There's our weapons, also interesting combinations of flaming weapons, flamethrowers. So this here really alien style, a lot of flamethrowers. Even some cool stuff like M16s mounted with a flamethrower. I might want to have that weapon. It's a nice dual purpose weapon, fires projectiles, but can also use not that much. That is only one roll, okay. Well, it was here. This one I wanted with the ice spray mounted below. Yeah, very cool. I like that. This low sci-fi approach. Somewhat makeshift. I know the backstory, I need to check it. It's something in the rulebook. Bad aliens invaded. Let's go. Pretty sure there's some backstory, but I guess somehow it seems like the US got... I think so far it's only in the US. San Francisco, California. Second campaign is Colorado. And the main game is situated in... I think Arizona, yeah. Somewhere in Arizona. Denver, Colorado. But yeah. And M was New Mexico. Yeah, there's so single missions. And Arizona, yeah. So here. Interesting, I wonder if you can switch out the enemy card deck. I mean, in theory you could do it. You could play what is that movie called where the US is getting invaded by surprise invaded by the Soviets. There's a remake in an old movie where those kids go into the woods. In theory, you could use sometimes it is interchangeable if there's no specific mechanics. Like in Shadow War, yeah, I mean Shadow War missions, for example, with the silence mechanic are a bit specific. But also to some extent, yeah, I mean you need to use the Shadow War noise systems. They require specific hostile decks, but here, for example, I mean, you could use also this deck and fight against the Russians. I mean, if you bring over the Russians from Warfighter Special Force Day combat, I think so, yeah. I mean, there's nothing super specific. There's some stuff, we will talk about that. So those weapons, yeah, some fancy weapons are new. Other than that, it is quite classic Warfighter. There is one new mechanic called Field. I don't know if that is that new. I think I already, yeah. There's some stuff you can get field points, FP I think they are called, which you gain during the battle. And you can invest that for temporary gear, or you can buy field skills which you keep as in a campaign. I don't think it is that entirely new. I think already stuff like this existed in other Warfighter modules, but yeah, it's of course a nice take. So you don't have any body counts or whatever, you have the classic XP, so this, and yeah, the field points. Other than that, we will of course see some fancy enemies with some fancy stuff. I don't even know myself what to expect. Campaign system is, if I can do a request, or if ever somebody of done worse in games hears that, can we have something like that for Shadow War? Shadow War is one of my favorites in the Warfighter series, but there's, so far I don't think a real campaign system, no campaign system. I mean, there's this campaign rules, add 2 resource points, etc., and no skills allowed, yeah, in the beginning, and medals and whatever, but, you know, campaign like that with this nuisance and whatever. Yeah, campaign system is very similar to the Heart of Darkness campaign in Vietnam, or to the campaigns in Fantasy. So we start out basically in some easy town and probably already will get our butts handled. Like when yesterday Fantasy, already 2 casualties at first in Noob Town. And then you work your way up while improving your team. And there's some room for failure. I mean, you can do those missions as often you want, but you might run out of points. So that is not a problem. Replaying is not a problem, but you can also run here side missions in order to increase the resource, so you can work your way up to the max brutality, yeah? Mythical, which is not a new standard for those, seems like the campaign standards. I like that DVG is now paying more attention to those RPG and campaign mechanics. Yeah. I mean, here it's called Desolation Toms, yeah. Good. Good, first, then let's go. 30 resource points. Player soldiers. 1 player soldier we need, minimum. 2 would be great. I like the artwork. But for the campaign, I think we need to pick the campaign ones, because they are RPG. Those dudes can't upgrade. I like the art style. For my preparation, I used in the recent times for all the Warfighter series, I used here YouTube videos by Wayne Hansen. Yeah. Shout out. He's doing the physical board games, but also other board games, so yeah, check out his channel. It was always good for me for preparation, because that is for me the fast way. Yeah, also check this out. An interesting, he mentioned, I guess his first name is Darren, from that from Wayne Hansen, the YouTuber. And he made jokes that he is somewhat resembling that guy also. I wonder, did they make the card for him? Or, because he indeed somewhat looks like the character here. Yeah, check out his channel. And yeah, but we will pick the specific campaign. We will play San Francisco. There's even vehicles, yeah, but that is nothing new, but some very interesting vehicles, also bots and whatever here, so a bit here future warfare, yeah? Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter style. Here's some Moby. I don't know, what is that standing for? Mobility equipment, or? Mobile equipment. Some crazy vehicles, including Abrams tanks, and everything what you need for apocalyptic battle against aliens or some species. Not entirely sure how much you can bring over, but again, yeah, soldiers you definitely need because those soldiers can be leveled up. I mean, sure, you can bring over, I guess, as a regular soldier, but then you are not able to level them up here. We will stick with the San Francisco content. Here, man, the chat. 6. Oh, they're quite cheap. L4, 1 XP, 1 hand size, that's always good. Close combat, field skill. Okay. Andy. Andy, man, I like that. Four, loadout 11. Hunter. 1 XP 6, but they're too cheaper because they don't have 1 hand size. Plus 1 action, okay, buffed. For 2 more, that you'd already gains. Okay, that's not the entrance cost. Cover is lower, but he gains 1 action. Action is, of course, quite a 1 action. Andy. Yeah, let's go. So we pick 2 player soldiers. 22, but we need to buy all gear, yeah. But same for the team soldiers. I mean, let's see what team soldiers we have. Drew, 1 field point, okay. 3 health, 2 actions, yeah. She has 3 actions for 7, but it is quite expensive. I mean, that's almost a player soldier. I would rather invest into a player soldier for 1 point, gaining 6 cards. Yeah, that is. I mean, does she? Yeah, she has really good cover. Okay. I mean, you don't know. Sometimes if you increase them, they suddenly gain some super skills. I will not now check everything out. Josh. Some grenade skill, okay. That's expensive. I definitely might roll two player soldiers. In the cost. I usually like to rather start with lower tier soldiers in order to keep the RPG aspect, because it's always cool every turn to upgrade them. What's happening here? Nothing. 2 field points, okay. Combat experience. But health is 5, okay. No hand size increase. Oh, okay. So Mary. See, Cloud, man. Cloud Strife. That is Cloud. After the Ukrainian war. She is definitely also cheap to upgrade. Not much is happening there. Only movement increases. Health 4. 1 field point. What is Hunter? So the campaign specific skill? Not campaign specific, but a campaign add-on skill. Yeah, it is. It's a new skill. Yeah, sometimes you need to look between those menus. You could mod it quickly and drag and drop everything into one menu. As usually you're also allowed to use them in the main game. Sometimes those module developers, they keep everything apart a bit, so you also have, it's easier for you to identify what is new content. I like that. You know, you can see, okay, for the San Francisco expansion, added those skills, and perhaps you want to use them, yeah. Specifically, often they also offer some special stuff for the campaign, but you are not mandatory have to use them. So Hunter is Gain 1 XP for every hostile card present. Yeah, okay, not bad, but also not that crazy. And you need to pay one, one field point to activate. But then it stays activated. Yeah, this is new mechanic. Yeah, you need to spend field point to activate field skills. They are not permanently active. I think this card is always inactive. You need to, if you do that in the beginning, it's always active. But it's okay, XP, I mean, if you body back those... I first need to see, there's Warfighter games where you're getting showered with XP. But yeah, yesterday in Fantasy, man, I was always running out of XP. I think Vietnam is, because there's so much attention to the body count. This is... Oh yeah, Fighter 40 Mike, okay. That's not bad, yeah. But I mean, I want 2 hands. Cloud. Dude is looking for Cloud. Enter 0. 1 XP. 2 cover. Other than that, they're basically the same. What is this next upgrade? What happened now? Movement. But he has to pay 4 for that. Wait. No, he also gains 1 field point, okay. And health. Okay, that is not too... With health, he gains also 5 cards. Yeah, because otherwise he only has 4 cards. Okay, that is a good thing. That's a big thing. 1 card extra per draw. She stays on 4. Stays on 4. Okay, on 3rd level. But you also need to consider that she almost has the same upgrade cost of 5. He has 4, 2, so she can almost upgrade to level 3 and then has... Compare level 2 dude. 2 field points and a hunter skill. Hunter skill, okay, we will see if that is really useful. 2 field points is probably better, right? Than 1 XP, 1 field point. Other than that, they're the same. But you need to pay 1 more resource point for her to bring her up to that level. Can't decide. Health 5, yeah. Good, whatever, we go with Mary. See how much... that is 6. That is... 16. Left. Before we do anything else, let's first get weapons ready. And perhaps body armor. Body armor now, which is also good. Body armor with a new mechanic, new skill rules update. Body armor also in the modern becomes more important. But first, weapons. I definitely want that thing. That is 6 resources. Oh, Jimmy. 5 loadout, no problem. That is slow, right? Yeah. M13, man. Wait, what is that here? Oh, it's carbon, okay. The row is 7. But a better range roll. That is the difference between the M16 and the M4. Might rather stick with the M16. Nice. Good. For Mary. She also has better cover, that's good. She might be my close combat, because for if you close combat, higher cover value is always better. As on range, the enemies might miss you with the weapon roll. Close range, unlikely, but then your cover roll might save you. Molotov, okay. So, weapons-wise, we might consult the regular weapons. I was looking for something that can also flame. Flame is also doing damage. For example, the Flamer SMG, that is free. Because I need to pay for that. That is 10 resource points. Ah wait, that guy has close combat field skill, what is that? So we then do it rather like that. Close combat field skill. Andy. Obama's advice. Dr. Obama. Michelle Obama's advice. Michelle Obama is in the apocalypse, she became a doctor. Close combat is not a new skill, okay. Combat medic. Close combat. Add 1 to... Holy mo. Okay, that guy is... Oh man, that is powerful. Ah, but you need to activate it with... Yeah, but with 1 field point, okay, we can do that. What's this next level, by the way? If you increase 2. It's only the movement of it, nothing happens. XP and movement improves. Next. Okay. Not really that good. But it's also cheap. And then dude goes wild. That is when he then becomes an adult. Health 5 plus health 4. Ah, he already has 1 action here. Ah, he has always 1 action. Also on level 1, right? Yeah. That's why I picked him. 3 actions. And close combat. That's brutal. It's not only for... That is range 0 attacks. It is not specified ranged or melee. Otherwise it would be hand to hand or ranged. This is adding, if you add range 0, that you can add up to 3 to the attack rolls. That is auto kill. That is absurd. And she gets Hunter. Yeah, that is brutal. That guy needs some SMG or whatever. That flamer SMG. That is a brutal weapon. Maybe of course we need the field points, but she has 1 field point, so she can activate her skill. Field points are also global, which we can already add. Ah, Jimmy. Is that not here? That should be here. I guess the module designer copy-pasted from the other modules. That is okay, but... What's that? Well, okay, whatever. 10 points left. Rifle is yeah, rifle is paid for. Then she will keep the M16 with the freezer, which can only fire on range 0. I mean, an M4 would make more sense, but I don't. Is the M4 with a freezer attached? Check out. I think there might be one. So M4 has better kill roll. No, probably not. Probably I need a longer barrel to attach that thing. What's that? Yeah, freeze only is not good because freeze only can't kill. Can only slow. You need something to kill, yeah. Should be giving a machine gun for with a under barrel freezer. No, I think no, that's a grenade launcher. Oh, is there 40 mic grenade freeze grenades? No, I don't think so. M60. Yeah, but that is field gear. That is something you can buy. Ah, here they have it, man. It is indeed. There is 40 mic freeze grenades. Yeah, okay. So what is the M4 carb? Can I buy it? Or can I decide how I load them? It's only staying free 40 mic grenades. There's no rule that prevents me. It doesn't state HE grenades. So we. But no, I can't. 9. Forget it. 9. Actually, 9. That was a 6. No, that's too expensive. But it would have a better close combat kill roll versus range 1. Fires only burst. It's based on the A2 rifle. There's no A3, A4. That here is based on the M4, not on the M4A1. Yeah. But yeah, you basically can, I think you can also load freeze grenades if you want. But they don't kill, yeah? Which makes sense. I mean, they don't kill. They freeze. Which I might rather keep that because that has 9 cryo and you can fire auto from that thing. It's basically like a flamethrower, freeze ice thrower, yeah. Is more powerful, and we accept the 7 for close combat. I mean, sometimes you want to fire ice on range, and 8 is better than the 9 of the M4 systems. Good, we need to pick a weapon for Andy. Dandy. And I guess for him I want to pick something close combat, definitely. That dude is a range 0 killer. Kill 7, but you can also fire auto. But I'm not entirely sure. I think the fuel you need to expend fuel for every roll, which is not good. Which also means some dudes need to carry 2 weapons even. I'm not sure about that flamer. I guess that's also why it's so cheap. Otherwise that would be too powerful. If you fire auto, yeah, you roll 3 7+, yeah, but and with really nice penetration. But you expend also free fuel. Same for that ice Tony here. Yeah, if you fire auto, 9 cryo, you expend 3 of that cryo. Or can you also expend only 1? That's why I think that weapon is pretty good, because you want to buy even the flame version of... no, but he needs a 0 weapon. Shotgun? Wait, wasn't it a shotgun that fires flame? Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly, man. That is his weapon. Fire penetration 3. Yes, 2 actions to reload. But we can pay 1 XP for... And he has 1 XP for action. Once per turn. As the downside of the shotgun is that he has 3 actions. Let's say he's sitting there. He fires. He reloads. And then he pays 1 XP to fire again. Yeah. Reload is 2, that is not too bad. I think that's better than for the regular shotgun. Which is... it's also 2, okay. Because the shotgun ammo is lower. That's not good. But it fires fire. Which has a really nice penetration of 3. So that's basically auto pen. While the regular shotgun has penetration 0, I think. Oh. And if you have enemies that are vulnerable to flames, you gain 2 on your attack roll. On the other hand, if you have enemies that are resistant to fire, it's exactly the opposite, yeah. I don't know if there are some aliens or biological species or whatever that is. Because COVID-20 enemies. Come on, man, we need that shotgun. That is 5. Kill 4 or higher. That is a brutal weapon. That is 5. So we're down to 5. Okay, that guy definitely needs a knife. He needs XP for the reloads. But he will probably body back left and right and get showered in XP. But we can sell that knife again. A third soldier, I guess, will not happen, right? It's basically impossible. Because they only have team soldiers. Could not bring over some cheap NPS or whatever from the other games, but right here, no. Can't afford anyone. Ah, here, Drew, but he needs a weapon, I think. Yeah? No. So we will go 2. Rather invest into gear. Let's see, body armor. First, that guy definitely needs a knife. But she needs a knife. Nah, she's not a close combat. That guy is... only range 0, not striking distance. Interesting. Only range 0, not striking distance. So he's not even that good with a knife. He's a CQC expert with a shotgun, yeah. He's not a knife specialist. Boah, 4? Nah, man. What is body armor costing? Flame supercharger. No, what's here? Modified attack rolls of 9+ do not consume fuel. But it's only for flamers. Is it? No. What the heck is that, man? The kebab? What is that sword though? Some bread or what? Expand? Yeah, okay. Upgunning? Yeah, too expensive. Ah, yeah, medical. Ooh. Ah, yeah. If we paid it, we have 2 left, and we could buy 1 grenade, 1 knife. Yeah, we definitely need some medical, yeah. I mean, we have both enough loadout. But she is carrying 5, I'm carrying 4. So the best medical chest rig is free. What is a regular 5 time? You may pay 1 action or 2 XP to heal. That is good, 2 XP. To heal 1 wound or remove 1 suppress from... Yeah, it's also good. Very multifunctional. I like that item. I think that is better than the regular medikit. That would be this here, 2. What was the other one? 3, right? I think it's worth to invest into that. As here we need to... Ah, wait. Here you roll. And what was with Ah, remove 1 wound. Heal 1 wound. No, that is not good. Can only heal 1 wound. No, we need to the trauma kit. 1 wound is not enough. Yeah, if somebody suffers 2 wounds, he has a wound of strength 2. If you bandage that wound, he ends up with 1 health, or she ends up with 1 health lower for the rest of the mission. So that is, I don't like that. If you could do rows, yeah, okay, but you can't do rows. I mean, you could invest 2 actions of 4 XP, but then it's too much. That's why it's probably also that cheap. No, that is not good. We'll stick with the regular trauma kit. Yeah. Yeah, body armor, I don't have the money. I mean, I need a knife and a... that is 2, we are down to 3, right? Yeah. What is armor costing? They don't have armor. Nice. Is that a FPV? That's a ground bomb. Yeah. They use in Ukraine. Against those fortification and trenches. But they rather use flying ones. I mean, that's not really a point. Using those on the ground. Except perhaps for weapons. I mean, it's a bit difficult to mount a weapon properly on those small drones. Or it's simply too... I mean, you can do it already, but it's too expensive. I mean, they're using drones that blow up stuff for a couple of $100. I know, is there... I mean, canteen might be also an idea. Ah, there's no Hardy. Is there no Hardy in this game? Oh, okay. 2 XP instead. That's also powerful. They would give here basically 3 actions. If you have enough XP. No body armor. Okay. I mean, body armor you can bring over, but here they don't have body armor. Okay. Grenades then. Yeah, there's weapons. And a knife. Where's the knife? Gee, in an alien invasion I want a knife. Seems like you don't want to come too close to those guys, or what? Ah, grenade definitely. For her especially, because she has not the best 0 rows. That is 1. Some interesting skills. gain 2 attack actions when using a gear to heal another soldier. Wow, okay. For 2. But it is field, requires field points. In that dude, yeah, here, shotgun skills or something. Oh, marksman is too expensive. But that's something we might invest in when we... Come on. Yeah, I could purchase further ammo for loadout. I mean, loadout is enough. 4, 6... Fearless enemies can be suppressed. Okay, oh, that's too expensive. Dolphin dive. Ah. Yeah, very interesting skills. No, that is not good. I would like to have further XP for the shotgun. Taking lead. The first time you enter each location, gain 1 XP. That might be basically like a knife. Taking lead, but it states the first time you enter. It doesn't state the first time. If you are the first entering a new location, the first time, so the first time you enter each location. Doesn't state you need to be the first dude, but I will be always the first dude with the shotgun probably. Yeah, taking lead perhaps we might go for, because it will provide us some nice XP income in order to fire the shotgun without action. Yeah, it is also cheap, because there's no knives. Don't see any. Seems like you don't want to come too close to those aliens, I guess. Good, whatever, let's invest into that skill, if I like it. Taking lead. We're down to 1. Another grenade, oh, there's always a possibility for explosion rolls. We can sell it, yeah? I mean, what's the S for 1? If any soldier pays 1 action. No. 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 Grenades. Ah yeah, field skills. I mean, sure, we could also invest in the field skills. What is going on there? That is too expensive. Close combat we already have. I mean, we could give her a close combat skill. I mean, the cost is low. Yes, it requires 1 field point, okay. She comes with 1 field point, I don't come with 1 field point. Upgrade, 3 levels or something. I mean, that skill is powerful, I don't know how many, perhaps, and she already has, but Hunter is not really that good. I don't know. We first need to check how available those field points are. But close combat is, I mean, brutal. Range 0 attacks, if she is with a rifle there. You add 1 XP, she gains 3 to the roll. If you fire burst, she fire, and those attack rolls also prevent the reload, yeah? I think the close combat skill is brutal. And range 0, a grenade is also range 0 attack, it is not limited. So if I throw the grenade with that, you blow up everyone, yeah? Close combat is really a brutal skill, yeah? Ah, that is... Oh, but that's expensive, yeah? That is not expensive. We will buy first a grenade, and then we see how the field points... How many field points we gain, if we have a good amount of them or not. And then I still can sell the grenade and buy her a close combat, but close combat seems hard. For one resource point, can be upgunned to your range 0 attack rolls for the rest of the turn. For the rest of your turn, she can even then, if she sparks that card, I mean, you need to spark it for every turn. That is something you need to keep in mind, yeah? You need a field point for every turn. That is important. Yeah? It's not some perma skill like her. Here. No, there's also only for when entering a location, and then you need to spark it again. Spark means activate. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's first go traditional here. Bring traditional stuff to the battle, yeah, like a grenade. Grenades are always good. Grenades. How many grenades do you want to buy for Warfighter? Yes. Ah yeah, vehicles, wait. Specific vehicles, what is a vehicle? 6, okay. Ah, that's a Humvee. Can only stay 1 turn if you call it in. And then fire twice. 3 dice. For 7. 0. Yeah. High spray, that is good. Penetration is good. 6 is expensive. Yeah, perhaps, now I can't afford a vehicle. I want that vehicle here. The Ice Cube. Jimmy, Ice Cube is riding a truck. 4 points only. And you can uplevel them. Can you uplevel them to Giga Ice Cube or what? But it's only, you could say, yeah, it's only for the Colorado campaign. But nice. Yeah, grenade. I mean, you can copy the card, right? Yeah. Done. Nice. We're a small team. Usually you forgot about the skills. Oh man, first, always a rifle. Always sleep with a rifle close to you. Good, 1 XP. She has 1 field point. Yeah, field points don't spawn here. Let's prepare the table. Definitely need that thing here. Ah, slow enemies also give a bonus. Okay. It's not only to slow down fast enemies, but they're also easier to hit and to defeat. Yeah. Good. Ammo. That was 5. 5, right? 4 bandages. Yeah, 1 grenade. Yeah, sure, we can place it. Yeah, I mean, you can re-pick what grenade you want to place. I mean, not in our case now, because those special grenades are only for launchers. But I guess you can load your grenade launcher. You can even keep different grenades. There's just something, I don't know how reloading... I mean, normally you don't load a grenade launcher, you load a grenade launcher before you're firing it. What you see in those movies or video games that you're running around with a loaded grenade launcher is not something you're doing. Because those grenade launchers have way lower safety measures than, let's say, I don't know, a firearm. Would never run around, yeah, if you, I don't know, nobody could guarantee you if you shake that thing too hard or whatever that 40 mic goes off, yeah. Those underbarrel grenade launchers are simple constructions. That's why you never run around. I mean, sure, if you know around the corner some dude is, you might load it, but it's not like you loading a live magazine and you load your 40 mic in the helo or something before you even hit the AO. It would be way too dangerous. I mean, those Tonys don't go off. If you would fire that in a helo, it would do a loud bang. I mean, those Tonys can kill, yeah, if you fire that in somebody's face. They wouldn't go off, probably. As they defuse themselves. Hopefully. If they hit something solid too fast. So also know how to prevent if somebody fires a 40 mic and somehow manages to hit a tree or whatever and that thing comes immediately back. There's not even a time fuse, nothing. That thing should go then deactivate. That's for most light anti-tank missiles or whatever. So I think you could basically pick what grenade you fire. I mean, that would be the reality rule. Before you fire a grenade, you could even carry several grenades. Cryo grenades, flame grenades, explosive. Before you do the 40 mic, you can even pick the ammo. That's how I would play it. As you know me, I sometimes even don't care for the rules, I care for reality. Which usually works out to 99%. Okay, place one grenade, but there's no throwing cryo stuff. But I don't want that, I want the explosive ones. She has 6 ammo. I mean, that is here cool, yeah. But cryo fuel, he didn't add. Ah, he added. Yeah. How much fuel? 9. Oh man, that's good. But again, yeah, that is. We don't need so many counters, right? Thank you. Oh, Jimmy. Because the original game has only. Okay. I mean, sure, he doesn't have the graphic stuff. Yeah, then give me free. At least you can decrease him. It's based, of course, on the bot game. The bot game has probably only 3. But nice. I mean, I like the M16 here. I think it's very worth it. 6 is expensive, sure. I mean, 6 is basically that vehicle, yeah? I think it's worth. What was it? How many megs? 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, I like those rifles. But I also like the Dragon's Brief shotgun. Man, 4 or higher. Plus XP reload. Yeah, shotguns require 2 actions to reload. Sure. It's brutal. 4 or higher. And with fire. Isn't fire always adding damage? Or a better roll? But what is important, it comes with a penetration, yeah? Penetration 3 is brutal. Yeah, the original shotgun, a normal shotgun has penetration 0. If you don't use some special slug equipment add-on. But fire... Yeah, you need an enemy that is printed cold or ice or something. No, it doesn't do... Fire plus, yeah. Yeah, exactly. If an enemy has fire plus printed on it, If an enemy has only fireprint on it, then it's not good. Then you need even to subtract 2 from the attack. We'll see, I don't know those aliens, what they're doing. Would be of course nice to have a regular ballistic weapon, but we don't have the money for that. And that dude can add 3 to his range 0 rows. He can't even screw up, man. He can even fire shotgun, fire Atronach, or whatever you call those. Good, okay, let's set up the campaign. That is our setup. Let's save that. There's of course a big advantage of the VASSAL modules, you can save that stuff. Chtorr. In the beginning I was thinking, man, who came up with the name Chtorr? I mean, I understand. Nowadays, with all this stuff releasing, what is it? 100 release? What was it? Daily game releases on Steam. How much trash is released there per day? But I must say, the more often I speak the name, the more I like it. Because I was first thinking, why didn't they come up with something like Ardak Needs or I don't know what. What is Chtorr? Is that term meaning something? Wait, I need to check. So, is that somewhere protocoled? The war against the Chtorr, what? What? What is... Ah, wait, that is... Ah, that is based on a science... Okay. Yeah, cool, I didn't know that. Ah yeah, okay. It's based on science fiction novels, yeah. Pretty new. Okay, yeah, the first book was released 83. Yeah, something is going on in the US. Okay, let's read that. After mysterious and deadly viruses wiped it... Yeah, exactly, yeah. An entire ecosystem of strange and violent alien creatures dubbed the Chtorr started to appear. Yeah, Jimmy, that is COVID-19, man. It's a preparation, man. In 2 years, when they will pop up. Narrator and protagonist Jim McCarthy and his friend, colleague, occasional sex partner. Man, is that Wikipedia? Is that that's real Wikipedia? I've never seen that. His friend, colleague, occasional sex partner, -- Ted Jackson, young half-trained researcher. Yeah, here. So that is based here on this material. Predatory worms. Chtorrans. Mysterious coward group led by Uncle Either, who dedicate themselves to clearing out both the Chtorr and the human political opposition. Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, me and my... I will not know. Occasional sex partner, man. Who is that person? Yeah, she is my team member, friend, colleague, and occasional sex partner. Yeah, team members with benefits. Okay, now, so I didn't know that. Never heard of that. I mean, but it's based here on science fiction material. So I guess there is a license and that for it. You can't simply use stuff. I was thinking that Dunversion Games simply came up with Chtorr out of nowhere. Ended in some random name generator. No, so you see that those novels already exist since 83. A trilogy. And the last one was written, what? 2022. So the first book was written 83. Second, I don't know when. And the last book or another book was written in... Crazy, okay. Yeah, cool stuff. So we have here Warfighter that is based on existing, for decades existing science fiction novels. Wasn't aware of that. I was thinking they came up with that on their own. So yeah, if you want more background, check that out. Exactly, campaign setup. Good, yeah, similar to the Shadow of Heart of Darkness and a fantasy campaign we will now set up for San Francisco. A mission objective, and we will pick one by random for... Wait, is it towns? No, I think there's towns, yeah. Like in the other games where you can do specific stuff. Yeah. So there's a couple of... we will draw a nuisance or a noob town. That's not even placed here. Okay, that's a mission card. Well, you can use it here. Foundry. If soldiers do not perform any spray, explosive or fire attacks into the objective at the start of each mission for the rest of the campaign, a soldier gains one. Yeah, wow, okay. But then you're not allowed to bombard the object. Nah, man, forget it. So I need to decide for that or what? Wait. If we don't do that, we gain for the rest of the campaign. We gain one grenade for the rest of the campaign. I mean, that's powerful. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, if the objective is too hardcore, we will bomb it. If it is working, we will try to avoid spray, explosive, or fire attacks. Which means, oh, okay, that's bad. Which would mean that Andy is not allowed to fire. Because he's doing a fire attack. Yeah, okay, it's simply, we don't need to follow that. That is simply a additional thing. I mean, a grenade at the beginning is good, but it's one resource point. Let's not overdo it. Good, that's our town. That is in, San Francisco, okay. Locations, we will... Yeah, first we need to pick the objective. There's also perhaps something that could be optimized. There's always but that is basically what David Raoul or whatever the VASSAL makers established. Some cards are in the cards area, some are in the pieces area. The objectives, for example, but that is basically across all modules, so I might not even object it. Because it might break, because it also makes it really easy to port over stuff. Because that is one thing I must say, which I really like about the DVG modules. They keep a system which makes it also easier for modders to port over content. On the other hand, it's not really that difficult to port content over to I could now quickly mod that. In 1 minute, I could, for example, port over the mission objectives to the cards area. Also, it would make sense more there. And then you would say here objectives. Because perhaps that makes more sense instead of switching over. Yeah, let's check nuisance 2, okay. We will pick a nuisance mission. Okay, those are separate. Ah, wait, but they might be tied to the town. Yeah, here, Burial Mounds, Cold Storage, Foundry. So our mission is Beach Suburb. Like in other campaigns in Vietnam or fantasy, the objective and the mission is always tied to the town. And we are currently in the Foundry. That is where we will start. And our mission is Beach Suburb. We will ignore the resource counter. That is for the campaign unimportant. That is if you want to play those campaigns solo. Where's the timer, Tony? Is it a timer or is it? It's a press or is it? No, I have no timer. Good. Time is 11. 11 for the mission. Objective card is in 4. Yeah, we will pick also, usually there's also an objective card that belongs to beach suburb. Or is it random? No. San Francisco, CA. Yeah, but is it random? Okay. I don't see any. No. It is probably printed on the card. Advance. Objective aggressive action. Okay. Aggressive action is in spot 4. And yeah, it's nice. Thank you for those numbers. And this card will spawn 2 nuisance locations in between. It's the easiest difficulty. So let's see what is our plan here. Advance the timer, counter 1 space forward to draw a location card. Nah, thank you. But if we desperate, we can do that. What? Redraw hostiles? What? Redraw hostiles valued 3+. Redraw. Okay, well. Are you kidding me? So if a hostile 3+ is placed, another hostile with 3+ appears? Holy okay, Jimmy. That is quite hardcore. That is basically giving you that risk of getting overwhelmed, okay? Yeah, I understand. If you draw a 3+ is quite brutal, or if you draw a 3+, you draw another 3+ of the same. Aggressive action. 1 action to activate, eliminate hostiles. It will spawn 3 Jimmies. Up to hostile value 3 it will spawn on activation. Currently inactive. Always draw for reinforcements. Yeah, why not? I mean, reinforcement is 0-1, yeah. What does it mean, always draw for reinforcements? Why shouldn't I? Perhaps there's cards that can block out the reinforcement. Yeah, there's action cards that can block out the reinforcement rows. While this card here can't be blocked. You will always draw for reinforcements. Place hostiles drawn from this location in the frontmost soldier's location. Frontmost. Ah, okay, so they will come for us if you activate the card. Yeah. Structure. Okay. Good. It has an entrance cost. So, I mean, if the mission card has an entrance cost, we first need to move to the mission card. But they forgot to provide a space for the town. Strange. Action card is, yeah, nuisance enemy. Nah, we need to draw specific enemies. It's strange because the card has an entrance cost. I wonder if we need to move from the foundry into the beach suburb. This was also a thing in fantasy, but in fantasy they provide a space on the left. Yeah, okay, I mean, let's play with hard rules. So we are currently sitting in foundry, checking out stuff and talking to the locals. Okay, is there anything else I'm missing? No, I think we are ready. 1 XP. 1 hand. Ah yeah, hands. Hands. Show me your hands. Drop that weapon. Except it is a P320. Then put it mildly on the ground without pointing at anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, perfect. So I can draw a 5. Ah yeah, action deck. It's not action deck. Okay. Send. I mean, if it has an entrance cost, we need to enter it. Otherwise, it would be pointless. It's of course not good for the time. But I guess it is a campaign mode. Yeah, the campaign mode is a bit more difficult. If you play that mission single, you start on that mission here. Which makes sense. Campaign is a bit more difficult, yeah. Than single missions. You also need to keep in mind, if you play at mission single, you have 26 resources. In the campaign, you have 30. So in order to even that out for the balancing, we need to start one back, which makes sense, yeah. Okay, 5 cards. Give me a second. Good, and Mary. Mary draws 4 cards. As much health as she has. Yeah, we also need markers, because sometimes it's important. Can't trade cards. Yeah, so we will first move to the beach suburb. There's not really much that can happen there. The only thing is, would be great to have a free card or something. So as we didn't got any location card, it's not that good. You might move without spending an action. Entrance cost is 1. We have 1. No, 0. So we need to pay another card to move into the beach suburbs. But we don't need to spend action markers I'm missing. That dude has 3 actions, yeah, that's important. She has 2 actions. I like the smaller teams, but the higher RPG aspect. My discard pile will be here or here. Exactly, that is a problem sometimes that I. What do I usually want to? Yeah, that's what I want to prevent. That you slide around in that window. We keep it here. So move out, but I need to pay another card. Nah, snapshot is always good. Yeah, okay, that's for the pen rose. Discard to resupply a gear worth Weiß Abgant lower. Yeah, okay. I get it. This gear costs 1 fewer field point. Now we have 1 field point. Who has a field point? She is that field point? No, that field point is not here. There's something they forgot, and you could mod it. So now quick field point and at field point. Yeah. Yeah, you can. No, you can't flip them. Okay. I could have done. Yeah, okay. This one I forgot. She has 1 field point. One XP. No XP. I need to still to expand a card. You never know if some target will pop up with super hardcore cover. This here, I might drop that. So I might need to re-roll anyways for locations. Good, next here, Mary. Yeah, let's see what she has. Clear your head. Nothing really. So she has to move and pay her action and one entrance. Wait. She has one entrance, so she only needs to pay the action. Good, I will pay one action and roll for new cards. I will keep Snapshot. Prepared Fire is also good, but she also has Prepared Fire. And my shotgun has Brutal Penetration. I might drop all cards in order to maximize the chance for drawing a location card. So we are picking 5 cards. Yeah, we got a location. And we got some... Want to shake it off again? Ah, that's good. That's a good card. Location marker. Weathered Ruin. Entrance 2 spawns up to 4 hostile value. Soldiers cannot leave if there are any soldiers behind. Ah yeah. Interesting, okay. But I think we can handle that. Entrance is 2. I will pay the action to play it. So hostile is not. We need to in the hostile deck. So only one hostile deck. There's no. There's only one. Okay. It's a bit different from the other games where you have nuisance and leveled hostile decks. Here you don't have that. But you have it campaign specific. So we now need to draw enemies up to 4. Oh, 0. Okay. Scavenging civilian. Okay, we will check it later. 1. 3. Okay, it's fine. Good, let's check all cards. Cannot screen or gain fast. If this card is in the same location as another hostile at the end of the soldier turn, discard this card, then every soldier suffers 1 suppress. What? If this card is in the same location... Immobile. Evade, free XP. I don't have that XP. Oh, here's some scavenging Tony who screwed up. Okay, next. Jelly picks. Nice. Cannot gain fast. Hostiles in this locations and add to the attack rolls. This hostile is active reticle. Oh shit, man, that Tony needs to die. Nerf burner mount. Attack twice. Oh. Add 1 hostile to this hostile card each time a soldier enters this location. What? What? Add 1 hostile to this hostile's card. So the guy has 4 reticles. He gains a reticle out. What was that again on the left? That yellow number? What's that yellow number? Wait, that is yeah, XP, reticles. Ah, is that the field points? Yeah, I think so. Kites. Fast. Soldiers cannot attack this hostile unless it has performed an attack this turn. What? Soldiers cannot attack this hostile unless... Evade 3 XP. We can't even... Okay, that here, jelly pigs have to die. If they all have range 0, that guy can't attack us. That guy can't attack us. But he is fast, which means he can move and attack. Those jelly pigs, they do nothing. They're simply some brain control. And we will fire them. But unfortunately, I can't do that with my shotgun. We need to wait. And kite some of those enemies over. Which one was enters the location, okay. Ah, but that dude is immobile. That dude is immobile, he's not moving. That guy is doing nothing. He's close range 1 location towards the location. Wait. Closest range 1 in front of the soldiers, right? It's the most... Okay. Jenny. By UM13. Add that jelly pig. Eight or higher. Does she have something? She has snapshot. She could fire for free. Yeah, that guy is the most dangerous, right? That guy can't even attack, he's immobile. He will stay here. We first need to move into that ruin, and then we will fight him. That Jimmy here, yeah, they will move towards... And we can't even attack him, yeah, because first he has to attack us. Yeah. So we can only attack the jelly beans. Good, I have 1 action, but I can't do much with that. Because I could play... Yeah, I have 2 snapshot cards, okay, but I have range 0 weapon. I might redraw cards, yeah, okay. She will attack the jelly Tonys. Can we upgun that somehow? We can do the pen, but pen is what is that guy? 2. It's not that bad. We can overcome that, right? Do I want to do auto fire? Burst. Yes. In case I need to reload, I have this card. 2 rows, 2-2. Massive failure. And that is a reload. So Jenny. I will play reload. First, cover. Is the cover defeated at least? Yeah. Cover is defeated, so one of those jelly pigs is... But doesn't mean much. I mean, is there any reason why I should suppress? If a card is fully suppressed, its effect is lost. And that is of course important here because that Tony adds to the attack rows of also that position here. But that jelly pig will recover. There's not really any gain of that. We spent that card and need to remove 1 magazine. Okay, and I will draw new cards, I guess. Because there's nothing else I can do. Alright, the first time you enter a new location, gain 1 XP. Beach suburbs is a new location, yeah? So I gained XP. Yeah. No, I will play my last action to... I mean, snapshots always good. I will keep that. But we of course need to keep in mind that I need, if I roll, reload. This one I throw away. Steady aim. That is good. I keep that. Last action spent to draw 2 new cards. Nice. Nice. Another location marker. Let's switch that out for whatever. There is a nuisance location. No. So there is, yeah. Enemies. Enemies don't have levels. Okay. So we already have a card in case. Let's see how good it is. 1 action to play. The first time there are no hostiles present as soldier in this location. Okay. Does this have a reinforcement row? Reinforcement row is 0. Problem is now that guy will die and we will suffer all 1 suppress. Yeah. But this, we need to deal with that. So, we are done. I have nothing to do here. Good. That guy dies. Wait, can you not bring over the hostile deck? No, because of a specific hostile deck. I mean... there should be a function to send it here. I don't know, can I... No, I will use that here. But there should, of course, there should be a send to the hostile deck function. Also for the campaign ones. Because this campaign is not using difficulty separated enemies. So that scavenging civilian dies. Yeah. Which means everybody suffers a suppress because of the Tony. Damn it. Not good. Good. Jelly beans will stay here. They are... yeah, they want to stay here. That whatever Tony is immobile but can't attack us because he's range 0. However, those bats, they are fast. So they move into our location. We need to pick a... we have 2 soldiers. Let's see, is it mixed up? Yeah. Those guys will target me. And attack me. 1 attack roll. 9 is not good. 2 wounds. Wait. Cover defeat? Yeah, Jimmy, you have cover 1, that is auto defeat, yeah. Yeah, cover is defeated. Is there anything I can do about that? No. 2 wounds already? Nah, man, come on. Shit, I need to heal. And rip. Oh, God. So next time I draw cards, I can draw only 3 cards. But I have a trauma kit. But I also need to remove the suppress first. So yeah, bad roll. 9. That is 2 wounds. I can't do anything to protect myself against it. Right. Are you sure? I'm absolutely sure. There's nothing. What is it? This is the location. Yeah, 2 wounds. Good. And everybody else doing nothing. Reinforcement? Yeah, no, reinforcements can't happen because I'm not in the location. Ah, but the timer moves forward. Good, I need to spend 1 action to remove the suppression. Same basically for Mary, she also needs to pay. You are not allowed to do anything if you're suppressed. First thing you pay the suppression action. Before I heal myself, I will fire my goddamn shotgun into that dude. He has 3 reticles. Fire penetration 3. Yeah, first I will spend my actions. Or do I want first to spend XP? So you need actions to move forward. What's this Mary? She could freeze. Yeah, okay, but... could throw a fucking grenade. Man, it would be a good time for a grenade. 4 rows. I can blow them up. Because the grenade can spill over. My shotgun attack can't spill over to other reticles. What cards do I have? Snapshot. Oh! Without an action. Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, I can throw the grenade. Range attack is only for weapons. Yeah, but throw the grenade. So I spent 1 snapshot. Yeah, snapshot, right? Attack without spending an action. Without spending XP, nothing. And I throw the grenade. 4 rows. Oh, yep. Chewie, don't screw me on the... oh shit, they have free cover. What is the penetration 1? Chewie, don't screw up. Oh man, that was close. 2 + 1 is 3. Cover defeated. 3 Tonys killed. 1 XP gained. Holy moly, man. That was close. That entire card blew up. Yeah. And 1... what was it? Field point. I mean, it doesn't matter, I can also keep the field points with the Jenny, right? But you can't flip them. The first action was anti-suppress, okay. That card can go home. Fucking asshole. Grenades are out. Yeah, flip the card. Yeah. I flipped the grenade card, I'm out of grenades. But we still own it, basically. But I guess we need to pay... nah, you can basically delete it. You need to pay again to buy a grenade, so yeah, delete the card. 2 actions left, I will pay 1 action to... do I want to fix myself up? Yeah, man, I mean, we have 4 health, 2 wounds. Another wound like that will kill me. I will pay 1 action to heal myself. Can I expand that? No. Yeah, then let's go. Fuck. Bad roll. So 1 wound is fixed, but we are now stuck with 1. Is that how it looks? Okay. We are now stuck with 1 bandage wound. We have health 4, but I can't heal that back. I can't heal that back. If somebody inflicts, let's say, 3 damage, yeah? I can heal that again, but that 1 health is bandaged, but not healable again. But we are now back on 4 health. That was a bad roll. Good, we both have 1 action left. I guess we need to move in. Yeah. I mean, the timer is quite huge. Perhaps we should wait. Nah. I mean, we have a lot of snapshots, which means I can attack without... We can attack without action. Entrance cost is 2. We need... Oh man, that is a bit brutal. I mean, I'm a close combat specialist. Boah, but then I need to get rid of my steady aim or what? Damn it. That's brutal. Jenny has prepared fire. What was that again? Declare penetration roll, snapshot, and clear your head. What was that? What? Performer. 2 XP. Yeah, I mean, we need to do that. What is this location? Do I like it? First time. May resupply a 2 field point gear. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It spawns only 1 hostile. Now we will keep that card. Then I really need to get rid of the steady aims. So I'm moving into the weathered ruins. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, weathered ruins is quite brutal for. Last action, and we need to pay 2 cards. Jenny, Mary moves also in. She has entrance 1. She only needs to pay 1 card. She will pay... Clear your head. Yeah. So we're out of actions, but we have cards that allow us to freely engage. Also, we need to consider what happens now here. That guy gains 1 reticle. This guy gains 2 reticles, yeah. For every soldier that enters this card. And he... Oh, good. But he attacks twice. That doesn't mean that... Yeah, okay. He gains 2 reticles, okay. I guess we can work out that with field points. Now give me that wound marker. Do that. It doesn't look really like a reticle. I think the field point looks better. So the guy has now 6 reticles. Huh? Time for a grenade, I would say. But that guy can't attack, but he's adding to the attack rolls. But in order to kill him, I need to throw a grenade. We can't do it with a cryo. So I have a snapshot. Flame. That's not the spray. Oh, damn it. No, we need to kill the jelly pigs. She has 7. Oh, we throw a grenade on that dude. Which is chance-wise But can I even do that with a snapshot? Yeah, perform an attack. It's not saying ranged attack. I throw a grenade on the jelly pigs. We have 4 explosion rows. 9, 10, 3 kill rows. Penetration is 1. Jelly has 2 auto penetrated. Jelly pigs dies. That is 1 XP. And yeah, we used a snapshot for her. And Jelly Pigs is a goner. Why is that? Ah, because he has 2 more reticles. Yeah. Good. I will use also my snapshot for free attack. Can only eliminate 1 reticle. Yeah. Cover defeat is penetration is free. That is auto defeated. Oh man, that got auto defeated. Which means 1 reticle smaller, lower. But that's it. I think that was our player turn, yeah, prepared now. It's it. That is all we can do. Good. Now Nerf Burner Mount is attacking. Range 0. Who will he pick as target? Of course me. The wounded Tony. He rolls for... Wait, no, reticles doesn't mean that they roll for separate attacks. Right? No, they roll for one attack. No matter how many reticles, yeah, exactly. Wait, had that card gear points? Yeah, I forgot that. We gain 1 gear point. One XP and 1 gear point. Why is XP here? I don't know. No, the roll always, yeah, the number is exactly specified here. 3 plus, roll like that. Doesn't matter how many, if they even if they have 20 Tonys, they roll for the 3 plus once. Let's see. 7 doesn't look good. That is 1 wound. Cover defeat is auto defeated. Yeah. So I will suffer another wound. Yep. There's a new wound. We are now down to 3 health. While 1 health can't be treated anymore. Need to watch out, yeah. 4 health is not really high. Timer moves forward. Oh, we have time, okay. And we are back in action. Good, let's see. We have 5 enemy markers. It's not that good. Ice is spraying, so it can spray over all markers. And ice is providing us what again? 1+, right? Yeah, okay. Wait, he attacks twice. He attacks twice. We are not done yet. He attacks twice. But luckily, the second roll is a suppress. Shit. So yeah, Andy needs to pay 1 action for removal or suppression. Okay, I guess simply kill it. Another grenade would be now good. Yeah, grenades. I told you. It's never enough grenades. Because grenade explosions spill over, yeah? While attacks of a rifle or whatever, they can only engage 1 reticle. Which will be not enough to... Yeah, but wait. I guess attack. Oh. So, Mary attacks. She will burst 2 rows. Ice, no. Right now there's not really a use for that. She will... Fuck you. Wait, I pay... Fuck. Okay, cover roll. Yeah, at least the cover is defeated. 1 suppression. We rolled what? 3-6, there is no reload, okay. We attack again with burst fire. 3-1. Oh, Jenny. Cover defeat. 2. Oh shit, do we have a... Oh, Jenny, okay, I play prepared fire. Cover is defeated, another suppression. But she didn't manage to any KIAs and she is now out of ammo. Not reloaded. Wait, I need to keep it like that. Because reload is an action. Man, I need more grenades. Good. Andy, with his flaming shotgun. He can't roll only for semi. 2 suppressions. Which is already good. Nah. We need more. What does he have? He has only location. Fire. 9. Hit. Cover defeat. Auto defeat because penetration free. 1 KIA. That Jimmy is a goner. So we are now down to 2. Okay, we already have the reduced roll. He will fire again with Dragon Brief shotgun. Fucking... Oh man, we hit the reload. Shit. Wait. It's 2 actions to reload. Holy moly. No. No! But cover defeat at least. Yeah, cover is already defeated. So for 4 penetrations. For 3 suppression markers. So there's only 1 active, but they still can attack with this table. And both are out of ammo. Hey, wait. At 1. Wait. I rolled a 2. I had 1 XP. And we add 3 to our range 0 attacks. This makes the 2 to 5, which means I'm not out of ammo. And that dude suffers a KIA, but not a suppression. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can now say, Jimmy, you're cheating. No, I missed my close combat card. I mean, that is a brutal card. Add 1 or 3 to your range 0 attacks. That is brutal. I simply was not aware of it. For the time being. So that guy suffers a KIA. He's now down to 3. 2 are suppressed, so he's down to his reduced roll. And we don't need to reload because we ramped up our attack rolls. But we are out of actions. Or are we? Wait, 1 action was banned. How many actions? Oh man. Yeah, it's too late. There is a price I need to pay for not paying attention. Good, the enemy attacks. Now wait, first action was bandaging. Second action was firing. No, I didn't spend the third action. I spent the third action for bandaging. Oh no man, fire again. Pay 1 more XP and fire again. We'll fire again my flamer shotgun. There is a massive impact, auto penetration, second KI. Good, enemy attacks. Enemy can't attack. All reticle suppressed. Enemy loses penetration, loses attack. We are going 1 turn down. And I need to head to restroom. Now, I mean, 1 action to bandage myself, which was partially not really successful. 1 action firing the shotgun. But I missed the close combat skill. KI. Third, shotgun fire without reload. Another KI. So we got, I think I fixed that. Yeah, Warfighter is super easy to miss stuff because there's so many modifiers and whatever. But I will never miss it again. Because that close combat skill is... But you need... now you could say, Jimmy, you didn't activate it. Yeah, true. True. You didn't activate it. Yeah, I activated it right now. Okay, yeah, now is, I mean, we are really at the threshold of cheating. Because in order to gain the close combat ability, you need to spark the skill with 1 field point. I now removed 1 field point from Mary. Yeah, okay. So first need to get used to that with this field point activating skills. But I removed the skill. I think, yeah, it's of course quite cheaty. I agree, but nah, man. I think you should have. You know, I have the approach in your life. You should have the ability to fix your errors as fast as possible in order to condition yourself. Yeah, if you, I don't know, you make an error, and 1 week later. Somebody tells you made an error. Yeah, okay, no. If you made an error, you realize it 1-2 minutes later, or 5, what was it, 10 minutes later, fix it immediately, condition yourself. And especially for Warfighter. I mean, Warfighter is really a game. There's no playthrough where you're not missing something out. With all these rules. I mean, it's a very approachable war game, or board game. But there's always something you're missing. So every playthrough, oh man, I should have done this or that. So yeah, we paid the field point for activating my close combat skill. And I paid 1 XP for activating the upgunned one. And I blew those Tonys into bits, not entirely, but I inflicted 2 KIAs. And, wait, yeah, we had 2 suppressions, I already removed them from Mary. So they will not attack this turn because they were fully suppressed. Be right back. Good. Yeah, I played Vietnam, for example, yeah. The first mission of the Heart of Darkness campaign. I played with completely screwed up reinforcement rules. Because there was some dude on YouTube that stated in Vietnam their reinforcement values are tied to the reticles, while normally they're tied to the hostile value number, which is also XP. Then I played it and I was thinking, that doesn't make sense, why should be that? And no, it's also tied to the hostile value number, of course. So yeah, there's a lot of people that... But it's still fun. I mean, what is the problem? Yeah, sure, you might miss 1-2 rules. For example, I almost missed the reinforcement rule. We now need to roll... Probably I already missed it twice, I think, right? Wait, no, that's the first time I'm here, right? I moved in, that was but I fixed myself. I think we moved in, attacked that dude. Yeah, no. For example, I missed 2 reinforcement rows of 0. We will now do that, yeah? First hostile card is 1. We can discard that. Second, 2. We can discard that, okay. Yeah, reinforcement 0 is good. What is the reinforcement value here? 0-1 is also acceptable. Okay. So new turn. Did I already move the timer? I think so, yeah. Damn it. I think I moved the timer. Wait, here Jellypig's getting attacked. Fuel. Why did I move the fuel? Did we attack with something with fuel? No. timer moves, okay. So I move the timer, I guess, I hope. Good, I have 1 wound, okay. Do I want to fix that wound? Ah yeah, 1 bandage was used. Ah, you can use increased bandage. How many bandages do this kit have? 4. I mean, we will get auto-healed. Nah, but we have so much to do. And we are basically down to 3 health, which will also impact my hand size. Nah, I need to heal myself. I will spend 1 action for healing. Yeah, doesn't matter, that wound is removed. And 1 wound is easy to heal. Could I have 1 XP? We have 1 XP here. How many reticles? 2 left. You need to spark that skill again. We have one, but I won't spark it again. Could do a cryo. No, I don't think so. Kill is a 7 or higher. That's not really good. No cards. Complete out. But we have time, yeah. I will definitely fire my shotgun. I mean, that's a most effective gun. And she might redraw a set. 4. Which is threshold kill, yeah. Cover defeat is auto defeat, pen 3. Another KIA. 1 left. She should draw a new set of cards. She draws what? 5? 4? Only 4. Okay. Oh, Jimmy. When you don't need location markers, you get all location markers available. Huh? Okay, 2 location markers. It's only nuisance, right? On the here, yeah, 2 nuisance. I still like that bus. I think it's spawning a lot of shit. I don't want even to read it. What is straight out? Resupply now? No. You might keep that last for moving into the next location in case needed, or perhaps there will be distant targets which she can engage. Not that much better. What is if you keep that guy alive? No. Back him. That card is not free to play, but it is for me. I need to play it with 1 action. We don't always... No, but that might screw up things. So play now the location card. Can't you do something here? Yeah, attack 7 or higher. That, yeah, she drew bad cards. No free attack or whatever. That dude will attack us, twice. But I need to play the card, otherwise we lose 1 turn. Or we wait. Yeah, we wait. Might be an option. I mean, we have time. Come on. I will attack it with my shotgun. And she might redraw the cards then. Do you want XP? No, man. Kill. Yes, nice. Cover auto defeat killed. 2 experience points, 3 field points. Field points, 3 field points. I already has 4. Yeah. Give me 4. Return the cup. Delete the KI markers. Go home. Good, that was my last action. Jenny, you might roll for new cards. We don't need location cards, we will use the bus card. Draw new cards. Mary. Nice. Cool, it was it. Hey, Sergeant, my perform an attack with a crow. Oh! She has crow. Very good. Cool. Move out. Move without spending an action. Very good. Another move out. We can upgun it with 1 XP and then we can move out to the next location without paying anything. Good. But we have no actions, so we need to wait. I have no actions. No, we can't replenish. So the timer goes down 1. No enemies present. Reinforcement roll is 0. We need to draw 1. No. Shit, man, it was 4. Imagine that Tony would have spawned. Brutal. Yeah. Just need to prepare my drink here. So far it looks good. Timer looks good. But I don't know what is expecting us at the... That's cool, yeah? We'll see some 2 player soldiers. I mean, I mentioned in the fantasy stream, normally having 2 player soldiers is the... What I would say is good for beginners. Having 2 decks of action cards is very powerful, absolutely worth the price. But not for Warfighter Fantasy. A Warfighter Fantasy has a lot of cards that require some further investment or whatever. That didn't work out. But for all others, including this one here, yeah, with all those 3 attacks, it's super worth. So if you struggle or you say Warfighter is too difficult for me, accept Fantasy. Fantasy requires some different approach, which I like. Fantasy is more about who you move in. Yeah, you might need some ultra hardcore tank, which is here my Merrick, or what was his name. Move him in and tank everything out, like in World of Warcraft. Yeah. But this game here is similar to the other games where I say having 2 player soldiers is always very good. As having something like snapshot, yeah, drawing it twice or move out, it gives you extra action. Yeah. Normally you would pay, I don't know, 3-4 resource points for that ability. It's also true for the other games. And then once you are proficient, you can say you play a house rule, only 1 player soldier per player, if you play with your friends or whatever. It is not some imba strategy, but I've noticed it Having 2 player soldiers is always saving the day. While I see on YouTube others that get insta-killed. That ability to draw action cards is massive. And if you imagine Mary, for example, here is 6, yeah? That dude is 8, and non-player soldiers are, or team soldiers, are even more expensive, while they can't draw action cards. Drawing action cards is massive. Good. All actions restored, right? I moved the timer down, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we will play. I need to pay 1. We will pay a scavengeable bus. One action to play. And if there's no hostiles present, we might resupply 2 field point gear. Which means we can invest and buy stuff. Basically some sort of mid base, which is not that bad before the boss battle. Wow, Jimmy, I didn't see that. Entrance 5. Oh shit, man. I have to. Wow, entrance is 5, which means I need to pay for Andy 5 cards. Yeah, okay, that is basically 1 action. Move out, we can XP upgun it and then move free. It's okay, we can. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. Basically, paying the entire hand. But before we do that, we need to spawn 1 hostile. Jimmy, don't give me zeros. But 5 man is high. Hostiles. San Francisco. Yeah, okay, done. And this guy we already know, he is immobile. He can only attack range 0. But add 1 hostile every time a soldier moves in. Yeah? Same stuff. And he attacks twice. So, Jenny will play, but she also needs to pay for that. Yeah, I definitely need to pay 1 action for drawing a new deck. I can draw 5, right? Yeah. 1 wound is healed. Yeah. +1 hand size 5. Another move out. Very good. So we don't need to upgun it. On the other hand, I need to pay for 5, which I can't do without using move out. So she, Mary, but then Mary can't move in. God damn it. But I'm the close combat expert. Good. She will give me a move out. And we will pay 1 XP to upgun the move out card. I move in. But I now need to pay 5 cards for the entrance. So it's basically all cards. Didn't see that. Brutal, but okay, acceptable. But I still have 1 action left. Jenny can't move. She has this 1 movement, 4 cards. She needs to redraw. Or I need to redraw and enable her to move in. That doesn't cost. You can pay the movement entrance by every player soldier. Now imagine we would have only 1 player soldier and we would have 2 team soldiers, and you need to pay entrance for 5. Yeah, good luck. That would basically mean you need to pay the entrance. You need to redraw 3 times or whatever. Now you see how powerful player soldiers are. So if you struggle, pay for, I mean, I did playthroughs carrying some cheap player soldier with me. He couldn't even attack. He couldn't even attack because he didn't have the weapons, the loadout for carrying proper weapons. But he had a hand of those cards, enabling a lot of tactical solutions. So if Warfighter is so difficult for you, I always recommend go for 2 player soldiers. More than that, I don't know. Is it really enjoyable? I don't think so. Yeah, if you play, of course, with your 2 friends, then it's fine. Because it's cool to interact. I played also Warfighter multiplayer with here audience. And then hey Jimmy, can you pay for my entrance costs? Hey Jimmy, can you do that? And then I will activate that skill, yeah. Really nice communication. If you play it solitaire, I think 2 player soldiers. And I think, I don't know, perhaps they already added to the rules that a solitaire player only can operate 2 player soldiers. For fantasy, I think it is the case. That's why only there were 2 rows. But in fantasy, the action cards are really not that great. Now imagine we had 1 player soldier, 2 team soldiers. And you need to pay 5 entrance for every soldier. If you don't, not by accident, pull a card, action card, that lowers the entrance costs, yeah, good luck. That's why almost in all Warfighter games, if you struggle, do whatever you want, yeah? Play the game however you want. You can also play it, I mean, you could basically play it without action cards. There's some, you could do a challenge run without player soldiers. Normally I think the rules dictate that you need 1 player soldier for the action cards. Yeah, I mean, it's, no, you need 1. So otherwise you can't pay for the entrance costs. But 2 player soldiers is the best noob recommendation. If you struggle in any of those games, because they are hard and that's great. We don't want board games that are easy. Use 2 player soldiers. Those action cards are worth the world. Good, I moved in. I have 1 attack left with my flamer shotgun. Unfortunately, that is not a spray weapon. However, I can spend 1 XP. Yeah, we can attack twice. I will spend 1 XP to attack. Once per turn, I'm allowed to spend 1 XP for the attack, not action. Let's attack. Oh, Tony, fuck yourself, man. 2. Give me that. Give me that gear point. Is not really specifying, is it before the attack roll or after? Sometimes you have stuff which you need to invest before and you don't know, will you roll bad or not? I rolled bad, I rolled a 2. A complete joke, yeah? There is and whatever they specify, you can add that stuff afterwards. And some stuff you can only do before that. I mean, this card here is not specifying it, so I will spark it with Mary's field point. And I gain 3 to my range 0 attacks, which means I have a 5. And that is a kill roll. Cover is auto-defeated. So that is a KIA. Good. Now I spend my action. 2 would be also a reload roll, yeah? But we upgunned it to 5, so I don't need to reload. But people might say, no, Jimmy. But the card is not specifying it. Add 3 to your range rolls. Add 3, if you see a range roll, add it. I think those cards there's cards that, for example, before you do an attack roll at 2, yeah, something like that. There is something where I'm not sure if what you will roll, and then you need to invest or not invest, yeah. But I think if it is saying add 3 to your range 0 attacks rolls for the rest of the turn. Yeah, you could argue that this might be something you have to apply before that. Nah, yeah. I will now also gain for the next attack, I will gain 3+. Which is auto defeat, auto kill. So 2 KIAs, so that card is reduced to 2. And I'm out. Yeah, I think for that card you could argue. But they're not specifying it. There's cards that specifically say before you resolve the attack, something like that. No, we're good. Good, Mary has 2 actions left. She can move in for... but she doesn't have enough entrance. So, she could of course attack, but we might spend 1 action for wait, she has a snapshot, which is a free attack, period. Yep. She will spend that snapshot and attack that Tony. That is 8+. We do a burst. 9-4, no reload. 9 is a hit. Yep. Cover roll. The M16 doesn't offer any penetration. Cover defeated. 1 KA. Nice, good job. Threshold. No, wait, that was a free Tony. But it seems like I forgot to reload the rifle. I see now is empty. Somewhere okay. I will pay for that, because it seems like at some point I forgot to reload the rifle. I will pay now for it. Yeah, okay, we can, wait, move out is free, okay. She draws how many cards? Ah, damn it, she draws... But she has 1 entrance, no, perfect. Yeah, cool, it doesn't matter. Yeah, who cares? I will spend the second action for drawing her full deck. That is... Ah, shit, she only draws 4 cards. Wait. I can't pay for it. Nah, 4 cards is enough. But what move out is... No, wait. I can play move out. Then I draw new cards. So, are you now bending the rules? Nah, man. It's not stating that... I mean, you might do a move without... It doesn't state... And now I pay all those cards for the entrance cost. And she moves in. Yeah, Jimmy, you could now say I'm bending the rules, but... Play this card in order... But the card is stating... Play this card to move into a new location for free. It doesn't state immediately or something. So I played that card. Then I spent 1 action to draw 4 new cards. She has 1 entrance. We need 5 entrance. I draw 4 cards. I paid for those 4 cards for her entrance. And she has still this, if you move it to a new location, it is free. Yeah, I think it is fine, man. Yeah, sue me. I will go to a judge for it. I think it's fine. Oh my! If you move it to a new location, or move it to a new location freely, it doesn't state that you need to do it immediately. Of course, it has to happen in that turn, probably. Yeah. Because otherwise with her deck I can't move in there. Entrance costs 5 and she has only a deck size of 4. I can't make it, man. That is basically meaning that I need to pay my entire deck for her. Nah, I think that's fine. Usually a lot of stuff is focused on the actual, on the current soldier turn. Yeah, like move into another location for free. Then you need to pay for the entrance cost, but you don't have enough. You roll another action. Nah, but it's fine. Okay, so we all done. That dude has 3 KIA and he will now attack. He will attack Mary twice. Holy moly, a 10 roll. That is 1 suppress and again he is attacking. Are you kidding me? Yeah. He attacks again. But wait, if the attack is twice, nah man. So he attacks again single. Okay. 6. That is a suppress. 6 minus is 1 suppress. She gets max hardcore suppressed. Holy moly, okay. Even those super wounded Tonys are super dangerous. You could even say now, you could even argue, again means the card, I mean, that is probably how it works, yeah? Here you see, 1 suppress again. Again means the card is re-rolled. You could even say he attacks twice again. I mean, 9 plus is really brutal. We rolled a 10. But I will now say is 1 more attack. But you could also, I guess that is rules that is super specific. I mean, we can check the again. Let's check the word. Perform, no, another attack. Don't execute the effects of the card. So it's fine, we played by the rules. It's not basically execute the entire card again. I also need to consider that I missed that 2 Tony. Is it even? Is it? Ah, that's his target. Ah, no, I already killed those. Okay. So 1 list left. So she suffers 2 suppression. We're moving down to 6 actions restored. So 1 reticle left. I will fire with my shotgun. Do we have? We don't have anything. Ah, wait, I have 4 field points. I will invest 1 field point. Into sparking that card, which means 1. And I will invest 1 XP in order to ramp up my attack rolls this turn. So my attack is 3 plus, which is basically auto kill. Yeah, there's kill on 1. You don't need to roll. Cover roll is also auto defeated. That card is killed. I forgot the reinforcement roll. Yep, we will do the reinforcement roll right now. Yeah, that card is killed. Where's the nuisance card? I forgot the horse hack. 2. Luckily, it is out of the range. No need. I spend 1 action. Body back that guy. There was this guy here. 3 gear points. You already have 3. Do another 3. And 2 XP. Okay, gear points are not really that hard to achieve. Okay, we have 2 actions left each, which means I might now activate, but we have time. Yeah, but do it. I mean, right? We could also wait and she needs to pay 2 actions to get the suppression gone. Yep. No, then we might indeed wait 1 turn. I mean, there's of course a danger of our reinforcement draw. She is completely... Wait. She is completely wasted. I have 2 actions. I might pay 1 action to draw new cards. That was 5 cards, yeah. Combined 5 was it? Also just add 1 or 2 to the range. That's good, that's good. Advance. Jimmy. Pay when you are paying entrance cost. Add 2. That's good. I mean, but the entrance cost is 1, it's not really important. Pay 2 XP to inflict an KIA against a house card worth 0 or 1 XP. Yeah, okay. If this eliminates a hostile, do not gain XP or field points. Oh, okay. Shake it off was heal 1. Yeah, no. I should have played that before. Yeah, now it's too late. No, that is something we can't do. Yeah, I should have restored my deck, because then I could, with 1 XP, help her to regain 1 suppression, and then she would have 1 action available to draw a new deck. But that is it's of course a bit cheaty. No, we didn't know that. We didn't do that. Good, I have 1 action available, which means I can redraw cards even. Do I want to do anything? Yeah, we could activate the objective, yeah. Which is, yeah, 1 action to activate. And then wait what happens. But this could be also bad for us. I will do it. Let's activate the objective. Good, objective is active. Objective spawns. 1 action to activate. Eliminated hostiles. Always draw for reinforcement. Always. Yeah, sure. Resource and front most. They will spawn here. Oh shit. Oh wait. Do I want? No. Wait. I changed my mind. Yeah. No. Because they immediately spawn on top of us. Which means reinforcement Tonys can't attack, right? No, the reinforcement draw happens before the attack, so they cannot attack. No, we wait. We wait. We don't activate now. So yeah, soldier turn is done. We're down to 5 actions restored. And now I activate the objective. And 3 Tonys spawn, and they will spawn on top of us. Front most soldier location. That is this here. Wait. One thing I forgot. We have 6 gear points. And we can resupply for 2 field point gear. Let's see, all gear is lost after mission, but not field gear skills. Yeah. Which means we might purchase a skill which stays even with us. Close combat, man. Close combat is really good. But yeah, there's a field skill for 1. We can purchase now stuff up to 2 field points. Wow. You gain 2 attack points, attack actions when using a gear to heal another soldier. Yeah, it's powerful. I mean, but another soldier, is quite specific. Yeah, close combat skill is really good. Is that so cheap? Why is it? Wow, that's also good. Hyper focus. The number of hostile cards in your location. Add attack roll, add pen roll. So if you have 2 hostiles or 3 hostiles even, you gain attack 3 plus 3 pen. That's also good. Hyper focus, perhaps you want that. But it's only in your location. There might be something for that, dude. I must say, range 0 attacks, 1 field point. That is very good. Or this here. Add 2 to your move and perform a move without spending an action. For 1 field point. Ah, but there's resource points for. Hyper focus. Add. There might be something for this dude. If he moves into a location. Yeah, man, there's. But close combat gives me 1 free with XP. You can of course add those cards, yeah. Now let's give Jenny close combat. I need to pay 1 resource point. Oh, we definitely have enough. I'm allowed to spend how much? 2 field points. So another 1, I doubt. Oh, Hunter reorder. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could also use the other skill. I mean, we will lose. Why is it so expensive? Is that really better or what? What was it? Clear, no. Ah, clear had it? Yeah, but it's too expensive. Hyper focus. Add this and that to your attack rolls when you are... Yes, brutal. But it has to be activated. I already have close combat, which gives me 1 up to 3. which is already brutal. Yeah, for me it doesn't make sense because I can't go down to one, auto kill. She could profit from that, absolutely. If there's 2 or 3 enemies, she might. Yeah, and RCM 16 doesn't have penetration. It's only adding for. Yeah, okay. I will delete close combat, and she might go for hyper focus. So we need to spend another gear point. Hyper focus sounds good. Also requires only. Wait, what? Pay? Why is pay field points to spark? What? The number of enemies? No, that is not happening. That is not happening. That card is not good in my opinion. You asked me to spend the amount of hostiles in gear points. No. Nah, forget it. Give me close combat. Yeah, if you have 3 hostiles in your vicinity, you need to spend 3 gear points or what? To gain that? Nah, forget it. We will use close combat, yeah. One, perfect. And 1 up with to 3 with XP on range 0 attacks. And for that 1 remaining gear, I might buy a grenade. Which we need to, is temporary. We will not keep that grenade, so I will throw it immediately. And we will remove 1 gear point. Gear points are also removed after a mission, so it's very good if you buy now a grenade. Because once we activate the objective, those gear points, you can't save them, yeah? You can only buy skills. Skills will stay. Which is, but you see, skills quite problematic. It's not really those crazy field skills because everything requires investment. Okay. Good. Let's activate the objective. We'll activate the objective. Hostile value 3 spawns on our face. Okay. Two. Okay. A little bad. Not too bad. That is enough. If we kill those hostiles, the mission is done. Yep. Eliminate hostiles. But no, now I get it. Always draw for reinforcements means you will draw reinforcements even if no soldier is present in that card. That's how it, okay. Yep, now I get it. Always draw for reinforcements means that card will always spit out reinforcements. You need to defeat all enemies, otherwise it will not stop. Yeah, 0-1. Perhaps we won't even do move to aggressive action. I mean, we have actions left. Those Tonys have only range 0 attack. They will move towards us in order to prevent too much reinforcements, yeah. Entrance is 1. That's not too bad. I will spend, or do we have a move in? Advance. Pay when you or any soldier enter. Yeah. Doesn't matter really. Pay when you or any soldier entrance costs. Yeah, with entrance costs, I mean, she can move for free. For us, sure, we can move the location marker. It doesn't matter really. And we move in. I use one action to activate the objective. Mary moves in. She can move in for free. She has one movement. So we don't trigger that reinforcement, because that reinforcement is auto-triggered. But we don't trigger that reinforcement anymore. And those enemies need now to come to us. They have only range 0 attack. Are they fast? Oh shit. Wasn't prepared for that, okay. And fearless, he can't be suppressed. Oh shit, I have cover 6 at range 0. Okay. Jenny, use the ice spray. While we have close combat. I will use the second action to withdraw action deck. That is 4 cards. Damn it. Take Take cover is good. That is also good. Any soldier might perform an attack with a cryo without spending an action. We have cryo. Advance, yeah, that's not really important. And location marker is shit, of course. No, but the cryo and the take cover is good. I have one action left. What do I want to do? I can't attack because I have only range 0 weapons. So basically I also will redraw my... Wait, is there any wounds? No. No, wounds are fixed. So I might use that to withdraw a better deck. Yeah, that card is useless. That card is useless. That card is useless. And also add 1 to the range attack rolls. It's not too bad, yeah. You can upgun it with 1 XP. So yeah, that card is good. Because it's impacting the Andy and Mary. And I will draw a new deck of, what was it, 5 cards, yeah. Bring it down. Pay for what? Pay free XP and select a hostile card. Okay. Do not reduce this hostile field points from spray. Okay. Explosion of fire. What? Oh, there's a super specific card. Perhaps there's hostiles if you blow them up. 2 move outs, really bad. Prepare. Yeah. That might be not too bad because those Jimmies have quite high cover. And in close range they gain cover 6. So prepared fire is very good. Add 5 pen roll, which is an auto pen. And Mary has an eye grenade. Nice. Good. Yeah, that was the last action. Enemy turn. They have only range 0 attacks. Yep. So they move into our location. But they are fast. They are fast. Which means they will also attack. So we need to draw target reticles. That dude will attack me. That dude will also attack me. Yep. That is life. Pen 2. Yeah, so it's basically out penetration. Yeah. So we only need to roll for the attack roll. First dude. 4. Miss. Nice. Second dude. 5. Miss. Nice. But auto penetrated. So that means I get 2 suppressions. Yeah. It's not that happy times. We got twice auto cover penetrated, so we gain 2 suppression. I mean, we can check that. Where's the shit? Printer. Oh, here. Cover row, suppress, miss, suppress. So we gain twice suppress. So I lose 2 actions. Good, the time moves down to 4. Actions are restored. I basically lose 2 actions because of only down to 1 action. Okay. And they have massive cover. But here, they freeze. And they have both free reticles. Okay. Freeze is spray and is penetrating free even with XP 4 even. Now free should be fine. Yeah, 3 plus 1 is auto penetration. No, it's 6. It's 6. Oh shit, okay. It's 6. It's now 6. So 3 plus 3 is 50%. I guess I want to invest the XP, right? If you can freeze at least 1 enemy. And then but I only have 1 action. But she can fire auto freeze, which is spraying. It is spraying. Yeah. I will invest 1 XP. And she will ice spray into those dudes. That is free. For penetration, 3 auto rolls. Oh, Jenny! All 3 rolls failed. All 3 rolls failed. Even with upgunning. We require 6 or higher for freezing the enemy. But I wasted fuel for the ice sprayer. Yeah, free fuel. Oh, Jenny, man. Try again. Jenny will try again. Try to freeze that ambushing. Is it really worth it now? Cover 6 is hardcore. But if we suppress 1 worm, the damage will be less. Nice, okay, cool. But perhaps you can freeze all 3 worms? Probably not. Fucking throw that grenade. Wait, penetration is 1. Dudes have cover 6. It's not good. It's not good. Good enough. Close combat. Here. Close combat. All range 0 attacks go hardcore. Jimmy, wait. What did I roll? 3, 2, 3. If I would add that, it would be what the ice. Yeah, ice requires 6. Here, Jimmy. Yeah, I know I'm cheating. 3, 2, 3. If we use 1 XP and 1 field point, she gains 3 on those attacks. There would be 6, 5, 6. There would be 2 hits. Cover is defeated. Yeah. Now, is cover defeated? Yeah, cover is because she used the ice. With the upgunning is XP 4. Yeah. Jimmy, change my... Yeah, I need to learn, yeah, okay. So, I need to invest 1 gear point to activate that card. And spend another XP for upgunning it. And then we gain 2 KIAs. Yeah, there is an 6, 5, 6. And that is 2. No, there's not really 2 KIAs, there is 2 frees. Right? Holy moly, man. 2 slows. Oh, Jimmy, I'm not sure. Yeah. Slow, yeah, okay, but then they expose, yeah, okay. Too slow. Too slow, come on. Also. Yeah, slow. Sure, it was quite an investment. Okay. 2 slows. Okay, good. Throw the grenade at that card. Grenade is thrown. Oh man, wait. I need to I need to read what is I deleted the grenade of us. That will be her last action. 2 radicals are vulnerable. That grenade will explode. Wait, does she gain some bonus? Yeah. Range 0 attacks are 3+. I mean, that is auto kill. No, not really auto kill. It's not said grenades or whatever. A grenade is a range 0 attack, period. So that grenade will kill at 3+. Yeah. No, that's... Yeah. Explosions 4. It's 4 kills. That card is eliminated. Wait, yeah, that card is eliminated. Yeah, using a freezer was not really that smart. I didn't do that much. I mean, upgunning that close combat card, using a grenade blows those 2 Tonys up anyways. She gains 2 XP. For that card. And 3 gear points. Good, my last turn. Ah yeah, I forgot about the skill first time. I entered 2 locations, so I gained 2 XP. So 3 XP. I didn't do that for the bus and for that. Yeah, the grenade is gone. Yeah, shotgun, it. Shotgun attack. I will pay 1 XP to upgun it. Okay. Wait, did I? No, I only upgunned for her, but not for me. I will upgun. Yeah, I need also pay 1 upgun. And now my shotgun attack has 3+. Which is auto kill. And auto pen. No, wait, free pen. Yeah, free pen plus 1 is auto pen. Auto kill, auto pen. So 1 KIA. But that's it. That was my last action. Good. Enemy is attacking us. Card is reduced to 2 to 1. Raw is 1 attack. Fast, fearless, pen 2. Yeah, we are getting auto penned. We don't need to roll for the pen. Is the attack succeeding? 9, absolutely. That is. Oh, kurwa. Holy shit. Wow, man, I almost died. 3 wounds. There is 3 wounds. Yep. That is 3 wounds. And if I wouldn't have bandaged myself, I would now be dead. Because I only have health 4. Holy moly. 3 wounds. Where's the wounds? Ah, here. I suffer a wound of 3. If I wouldn't have been bandaged that other wound, that character would be now dead. And you need to pay a new character for the next mission. Holy moly. Okay, 3 wounds. Good, new turn. We're moving down to 3. Actions restored. I will pay 1 action to bandage myself. Roll. 5. Doesn't look that good. Yeah. That is not good. There is 1 heal. This means we are bandaged, but there's 3 wounds, we can't heal again. Yeah, if we, for example, now get inflicted for 3 wounds, I can only heal 1 wound. 1 wound, because we have health for 4. Bad rolls, okay. But we are back in action. Wasn't there some cancel out card? No, that was for Mary. Only Mary can cancel out the attack. Ah, wait, but she could have paid 2 XP, right? Yeah. I need to learn. Wait. Pay 1 XP to play his card. Pay. Cancel attack. Okay. Return. If Mary plays that card while we're getting attacked, plus 1 XP. We are canceling an attack, so no wounds. And I don't need to remove a bandage. Good. Player turn, which means that action is fine. We don't need to bandage ourselves. Here I see how powerful action cards are, but in fantasy they are not. At least for my in fantasy is really, but that's cool. What is really important is your gear. But this is basically what we all want, right? Use our new armor. Good, that enemy is left. We have enough time to kill it. 1 KIA, 2 reticles, full action. We could use a freeze in order to improve the chances, but we also have enough XP. No, we have only 1 XP, okay. Good, I will... yeah, there is a spray attack. I will first use auto fuel attack with freeze in order to increase hit chances. Cover is basically auto defeated, yeah, pan free. Yeah, it's auto defeated. Ah, wait, that dude has pan 6. Yeah. Do I want to invest? No. Oh, but it's enough. Wait, is it enough? I don't think so. 3, 5? No, it's not enough. Dude has 6. We failed that. Should have invested XP, but now it's too late. Penetration roll failed. Now we have 3 cryo rolls. And one is but only with a suppression. Okay, that was not that good. I will use yeah, 1 sorry, we have enough. I will use 1 gear point and 1 XP to upgun with close combat, 3 to your attack rolls. Penetration is free, and I will fire. That is a kill. Is it penetrating? Yeah, absolutely. There is KIA. So that thing is down to 1 reticle and 1 is suppressed. They will not attack us. That is very good. I will... Wait, I rolled... Yeah, no, I don't need to reload. Well... Yeah, I will attack again. Attack roll... 6... Plus 3, yeah, it's auto kill. Penetration roll, yeah, killed. Okay, card is killed. Mission completed. Mission completed. Yeah. Place players, how was it? Yeah, we can delete it. Return to deck. Yeah, if you use VASSAL, if you can do after you clean up the mission, if you can do a return to deck, do that. Yeah, otherwise you might delete. Some cards you're not supposed to play them again. Yeah, like Beach Suburb, that is not done. You can of course delete it. Action cards. Yeah, we have the player hand here. You do that selection and return the deck. Wait, that didn't work out. Now you see that all cards selected, return to deck. Same for those cards, of course. Need to do a cleanup. Return to deck. They are back to the action deck cat. We are good to roll. Grenades, yeah, I already expanded them. Always save, yeah, save often. The first mission, wait, I forgot. Oh shit, what was it? How much hero points did we gain? That's something I forgot to check. What's the mission called? Yeah. Aggressive action. That's the objective. Mission. 5 hero points. Resources, they are basically always 4, right? I think if you finish a mission, you gain always 4 resource points. Which you can only use for gear, not for skills or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Yeah. It's 4. Or is it 5? Mission result. When you gain 4 gear points on retreat. So you also gain 4 gear points on success. Minimum. Yeah. Should be stated here, of course. Wait. Gear points are listed on the mission card. Yeah, 4. So we have 5 hero points. 4 gear points. Nice. For the second mission. Ammo. Wait, campaign. Pay 1 gear point in time to remove up to 2 wounds. Nobody has. Yeah, okay, that Jimmy has wounds. 2 wounds suffered from soldier. Yeah, I mean, we need to pay. Tony, man, that dude has a bandage wound, come on. You need me to pay 1 gear point or what? Yeah. Fuck you. Good. 5 hero points, 3 gear points. In order to remove that bandage wound. XP is lost. Gear points are lost. She spawns with 1 field point, but let's, yeah, okay, 1 field point. Jimmy, did you expend your ammo? No, 3, 4, 5. No, it looks good. A U journey, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And fuel 3. Huh? Yeah, 9 cryo. 6 plus 3 is 9. So much. What do we have? There's 5 hero points, 3 gear points. Yeah, there is something I might figure out next time. But that was Warfighter Chtorr. Straightforward. We didn't use that freezer that often. Fire damage was not really helpful, but it might be in the future. 5 hero points, but we can't afford a soldier with that. Or can we? Holy moly, we can. But that to me requires gear. Yeah, you could bring over from another game a non-player soldier or something. But yeah, those guys need equipment, and it's really hard to. When you have 5 hero points, 3 gear points. 2 gear points I would use for grenades. Yeah. Ah wait, we can also 3 gear points. I mean, I can equip with a single dude with a rifle. 3 gear points is enough. Just quickly check that out. Here. 3 gear points is enough to equip somebody with, but then we are not able to equip grenades, anything. But we could gain a 3rd soldier. But we could also use those 5 hero points to ramp up our 20s. For example, Andy doesn't really gain anything. What was it? Yeah, entrance cost. Okay. Wow. That's it? Was it Jenny that gains a further action? Or further card? Wait. 2 plus 3. Yeah. Look at that. Wait, health 5. Yeah, she gains 1 card. We will do that. Yeah. And she gains really nice entrance, okay. And she gains 2 feet points, she gains 5 health. Which means she also has 5 cards. Yeah, and for the investment of 5 hero points. Yep, and for the gear points we buy, I don't know. Yeah man, I will play that. I will immediately play that, because I'm so interested in that. Let's do it. Increase her in 2 levels. She gains health 5, 2 field points. What's the next level? Okay. Wait, what? I know, that's level 2, level 3, yeah. 5 health. Okay. Yeah, now there is too much. So yeah, Jenny level 3, health 5, 2 feed points, yeah. Hunter Field, and she owns the close combat skill, which means 5 hero points removed. We are down to 3 gear points. 3 gear points. What did we? I need to first hit the restroom. You can think about what we struggled with. Yeah, I noticed the icing function was not really that helpful. On the other hand, we don't know, yeah, more sophisticated enemies might require that. So we keep that. We have 3 gear points left. What did we learn? As grenades are really good. So buy grenades. Yeah. Because grenades are so spilling over and can kill entire hostile cards. Grenades are always good. Like in every war game, Warfighter. No, I don't think I will go for skills. Grenades are good. I mean, it's gear. That is 2 gear points removed, so we are down to 1 gear point. Might buy. Okay, first let's enter grenade. Another grenade, I would say. Yeah, I mean, I would have enjoyed more grenades. She is not really that proficient in close combat, so you will buy another grenade, yeah. That's it. However, I will do a cut here to keep that video as basically first playthrough. Yeah, that gear points. Wait, no, she has 2 free points. That's good. Dude spawns with 1 XP. Yep. And we basically already can fill the hands. That guy has 5. Oh man, location cards, yeah. And she has us now 5. Very good. Where's the action deck? Ah, they return. Oh, okay. Yeah. We are ready. I might play it immediately, but I will cut the video. I also want to showcase Shadow War. Yeah, cool. No, I like it. Straightforward. And next, we will hit another nuisance town. So we need to pick a new card. Yep. That was Warfighter Chtorr. I might give me play another episode, but yeah, for the showcase first look review, that should be giving you a nice overview. Pretty cool. Yeah, see you in the next episode. Be right back.